So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks.
Oh, what a climb! He can get that clear. Nuno Mendes. No goals as yet. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Koundé.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chouameni. Bellingham. Serginho. And it's Batistuta. And the shot, there's the shot! There's a goal! The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Messi! There it is! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Batistuta. Adams. Messi. Schneider. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Owen. Van Balten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Haaland. And here's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Owen. Decent hit! And that's off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
That's a throw. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that is a nice touch. He rises! Crossed in again. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Batistuta. Opts to play it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Madrid really will have to throw everything at this now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Thuram. And that's a superb piece of defending.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, this looks sharp.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Thuram. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Messi. Nuno Mendes. That's tidy. Messi. Schneider, who's set up one goal so far. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's another throw. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's there to get it away. Bellingham.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action, covers so much ground. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Nuno Mendes, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Haaland and Rafinha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. Rafinha! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rafinha. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Beckenbauer. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he can clear it away. Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rafinha. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Torres. Had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Saliba gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham
has been indicated.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that should be the keepers. And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. And here's Nakata. Has a goal! There's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, it looks like
fires from distance. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. He's got tall. Denied by an instinctive save.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Saliba. Bellingham being hunted in packs.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Bellingham.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Has a look and place it forward. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Nuno Mendes. He shifted it to the flank. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Back into the middle. Bellingham.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to go.
Bellingham! And that has been cleared. Gently done. And it's Neymar. Costa Curta. Costa Curta. He can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer, he's gone forward. Fernando Torres. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
And we come to you now with
so there it is. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. He's got the shot away! And they've got rid.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive. Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
And he's had it nicked away. And he's picked out the run. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rice, Mbappe. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And it's Fernando Torres. No way through. Davids.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Torres. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nuno Mendes. Mendes stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe threads one in. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gavi. And here's Batistuta. He's gone for goal! Davids. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gavi. Could move up a gear here. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Rodri. Now Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rafinha. And here's Bellingham. Mendes picks it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
And he's let fly. Oh my word, that is quite something. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And with that goal comes comfort. And the goal still quivers with the sheer ferocity of the strike.
Well, I think he knew the keeper might be unsighted, and it seemed to be the case. He had a lot of traffic in front of him.
substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Thuram to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Lovely feet. In for a header! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's going to go a long way. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Mbappe gets it away. And the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Guardiola gets it clear. Looking for the run. And he was alert to it. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Xavi Simons, foot in. Now it's Torres. Finds him. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Field. Number 9, Gavi. Number 18, Fernando Torres.
That is some save from Khan.
Coming on the field.
He's in a great position.
Bellingham. Number 45, Osman. Number 13, Conte. Substitution in
Hernandez.
progress. There will be 5 minutes.
Oh, he's felt
added
that,
time.
hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Guardiola. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, super find. Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So we're up and running. And it's Snyder. Scholes. Cleared away.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Rodri. Now this could be a chance. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rodri. Beckenbauer. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Snyder.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, it's Petit. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Bellingham! Fired deep. Up he goes! Goal! Barcelona! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game.
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham threads one in. Nicely worked. Oh, what has happened here? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Dinks one through. Can he latch on to this? Petit.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Half-time getting close now. Gets his pass away. Now it's Bellingham. Khan is there to take. Koundé. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Koundé, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Bellingham.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cristiano, and the shot! Koundé is there to clear.
The attendance for this match.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Thuram coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead, but it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Nuno Mendes couldn't squeeze it through, and it's Neymar. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rafinha closing in on the last quarter of an hour, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Petit, Rafinha, and Koundé. Oh, they could break here. Well seen, saw that coming. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's heaved it away.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Schneider.
Hits one!
Bellingham.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Maradona. Number 13. Messi. Number 14. Modric. Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Van Dijk. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Koundé. And Hernandez. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. He's got the shot away. Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha. Bellingham. Up he goes! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Koundé. Rafinha. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. David Villa knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Shifted upfield. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Maradona. He's one-on-one, surely! And the shot! It's in! Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such...
Rafinha! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Cafu, and it's Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu stood his ground strongly. Bellingham stands tall and stands strong. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's just beyond his reach. Modric looking for the run.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Pedri. Number 20, Modric. Coming on the field, number 7, Bellingham. Number 10, Fiore. Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's run loose here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 3
And he's intervened well there. Messi. Koundé picks it up out wide. Cafu gets it away. So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nicely aimed pass, and he was alert to it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Out for a throw. Osimhen, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And the finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. De Paul. And it's Petit. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mendes with the clearance. Petit. Oh, this looks sharp. De Paul. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nuno Mendes. He's got to be in here! Haaland! They've scored! And that is goal number 20. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Petit. Osimhen. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Petit. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Here's Tchouaméni. Nuno Mendes. Driving forward. Pedri. Pinches it off him. De Paul. Petit. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Petit.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Salah. He's found a way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here. There's the hit! It's Luke in for the pieces! And he's there to belt it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Petit. Nuno Mendes. For Petit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. Petit. Nuno Mendes. This is promising.
Nuno Mendes really added the width there thanks to his...
He's got tall! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Rafinha has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Coming on the field is number 42, Musiala. Substitutions taking place. Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Nuno Mendes. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Simons.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He is through. Simons! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Rafinha! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Palmeiras are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's gone for a throw-in. Koundé, can he get it through? Rafinha! Rafinha! Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Isak, now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Always onto this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Goes in for the header! Beckham. Palmeiras applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Koundé. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 15, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him.
Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose.
Messi.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Barcelona happy to have the lead. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
They've played it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Vitinha.
Pretty robust defending.
Palmeiras are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vardiol. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Beckham. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, and it's Belletti. Rodri, he's played him through. Oh, that's fabulous. Hits one! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Scorer for Barcelona after 71 minutes is number 20, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18,
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
coming on the field.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Manuel Petit.
Messi,
Number 8,
75 minutes played.
coming on the field. Number 7, Conte.
Koundé could try cutting inside here.
Rodrigo de Paul.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Has a go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Beckham with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi ploughing through the middle. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Koundé. And here's Thuram. Oh, such a clever touch. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Good running, strong, and Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Batistuta. And Adams. Isak. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Please report to the staff room
Your final
immediately.
thoughts, Jim?